Hello and welcome back to another episode of Chillin and Building with Spanj, and I have lined up a few of your excellent creations on the track here. I'm actually going to go test them out and see how they perform around the track, and you're going to join me hopefully as we do this. I'm just going to quickly introduce each racer that we have here on the grid. First on the pole position is mine, the Spanj Moto. I'm not going to race that one around. I'm actually going to replace that in a minute. In second place here, this isn't a ranking, by the way. This is just how I placed them on the grid. It's in no way indicative of the build or whatever. Anyway, this is Cat Whiskers by Kajar, which is quite a cool looking machine. I like it. I like it. I love the detailing on the piping. Next is the Galeb 76 by Crazy Z. Again, loving it. Awesome. Definitely looks like a racer. Very nice. And next up we have Noshkar by Operator Hoot. It even looks like a car. I like it. It's very cool. Different. Very different. Next. Now, Ionic. That is a very cool looking razor. I like it. I see where you got the inspiration from as well. But I also like the differences in this as well. Very nice by us. This is the Ionic 84 racer by Ionic. Last on the grid here is the oh, I forgot what the name is. Hang on. It's by Lucy. It's the Mock Racer Bike. There we go. Yeah, the Racer Bike X by Lucifer, which is also, again, very different. And I notice you've got some jet engines in here as well, so that'll be interesting, although it does make them heavier, a lot heavier. Some of the racers couldn't fit on the grid, so I've put them in the garage for now. First on the list is the Hot Dogger. Please tell me that you meant to call that the Hot Dodger and not the Hot Dogger. I don't know. But that's by Draxis. Thank you, Draxis. Not sure we're going to be racing that one around. But I like the ingenuity. Marvellous. The next one up is the Pod Racers by Dwelsher. Sorry, no, Dwelsher. My apologies, Dwelsher 12. Pod Racer. It's a very neat and tidy looking little beast. This is, I think this will go around the track very nicely because it's short. Not too wide. Okay, calm your boots. Next along is the RZ Racer by Endospawn, aka RZ086. This thing is very cool looking. I like the fact that you managed to get actual wheels into it as well. And you got some jets on there. Will make it heavy, but I think you might be alright. The next one along is the Team Paul Bloke Racer by That Paul Bloke. Thank you, Paul Bloke, dude. Very cool little thing. Again, I think this will do quite well because it is quite stumpy and light on its feet. It might be slightly underpowered though, is my only worry, but we will see. And finally, I had to leave it outside, the 5-line HV Racer by Cert Dark Light 01. It's too big, I'm afraid. It won't fit through the doors. So, but great little racer. I think you might have overdone it on the old thrusters, which is why it weighs so much and doesn't turn very much on that one RCS. So, you know, give it another go if you want to. I do like the design. I think it's pretty cool looking. So, yeah, I think just if you half the number of thrusters on there, I think you'll notice a massive difference. But that is it so far. And obviously, guys, if you want to submit a racer, please do. There's plenty of room still in this build to fit them. I still have some team garages that are empty, the grid, the car park over here as well. I just want to fill this thing up with little racers and stuff to really bring it alive, ready for that last episode. So I need to do a hell of a lot of texturing. Texturing isn't particularly interesting to watch, in my opinion. No, I might be wrong. I mean, let me know in the comments what you think. But it's going to be extremely repetitive on this build because I'm going to need to go around the track and I want to texture the walls. so that they have alternating colors like they do on racetracks. hazard colors on these sort of things, corners, apexes and stuff. So it's going to be extremely repetitive texturing this, and I'm not really sure that it's a good use of an episode going through that. So what I might do is do that off camera and then just run through what I've done with you guys in the next episode, or later this episode if we've got time actually. But what we're going to do today is actually I'm going to take each one of these little creations that you guys have provided for a spin. Oh yeah, and we're going to start with cat whiskers here in this thing, and I suspect this thing is going to perform pretty damn well actually, because all of that side thrust and all of that forward thrust. Now this thing I think is going to drift like a beast, so let's give it a go. Right, what I'm going to do is going to do a practice lap first of all off the line here, and then do another lap at full speed, and we'll time it. Well, I'll time it off camera because I can't actually time it at the same time as driving it. So I'll do some editing trickery. Anyway, right, so practice lap. Oh god, right, okay, this thing's longer than I thought. Let's try that corner again. It's quite slow on the old RCS. Hang on, let me crank my DPI, the sensitivity of my mouse up. Here we go, that's a little bit better now. Getting the hang of it. This is why we do a practice lap. Look at that drift. Oh yeah, bring it round, bring it round. Switch it, switch it, switch it. Like a glove. Like a glove. Now send it into a wide drift around this corner. I just clipped the wall there, that's not good. Chicane, and then a final hairpin. Again, this RCS is really dragging it. Okay, start the clock. Oh, swing it, swing it, swing it. Keep the drift, keep the drift, keep the drift. Power on, power on. Swing it right. I clipped the back again, but it's okay. The sideways thrust kind of saved me. Just clip the floor on the way up. Get the drift on. Jump. Swing it round again. This RCS is really slowing me down. It's okay. It's as quick backwards as it is forwards. Alright. We're recovering. Pull it into a drift. Into the chicane. Into the final corner. And into the final straight. And stop the clock. Okay. It wasn't too bad. It is a bit sluggish on the turn, is my only comment. Okay, because you've got so many thrusters on here, it weighs it down. So that one RCS is just less powerful on it, and then on the hairpins, it's quite difficult to turn. Okay, but otherwise, power-wise, perfect. Okay, next one, which is the Galeb 76. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Okay. What are we at? We're at 2 meters. That'll be fine. Alright, practice lap. Okay, this thing has got good power and it seems to be rocking all over the shop. Oh dear. Right, here we go. Here we go. I think it's settled down now. Swing that round, put it into drift. Oh, we just skipped the corner. Actually, that would be a disqualification if we were racing. Can we drift? Can we drift? Can we drift? Yeah, we drift. We drift. Swing it left. Swing it right. Swing it into the final. That was nice. Watch that pit lane. Start the clock. Here we go. Here we go. Don't clip the wall. Clip the wall slightly. Oh, come on. You're pitching the no. Come on. Bring it back up. Don't lose the time. Bit of that hairpin. Again, we just... I'm flying a little bit too high in this thing. Here we go, here we go. Into the drift, into the drift. I like it. Chicane, chicane. Final hairpin. That does nice on that final hairpin. And then stop the clock. Wah. It rocks, it rocks. It's okay. I've done a lot worse in the Spanj moto. That's for sure. Yeah, it gets a bit unstable at times, but it's okay. I think, to be honest, it's more my driving than the SV in that particular case. Right, I've got my DPI up, which is, I had my DPI up for cat whiskers, so maybe my DPI was too high for that one. Let's go with the next one. to make it fair, I'll stay on the same DPI, and then, you know, it's fair for everyone then, isn't it? Which one's this? This is Nosh Car by Operator Who. So, practice lap. Okay, right, we have to be a bit careful with this one. We haven't got the, we've got a little bit more weight. Yeah, we're just clipping the back end on the corners. We haven't quite got the forward thrust to adjust. It's okay, it's actually not bad. It's quite a good balance. Just gotta be careful. Careful not to clip that back end like that, and then it spins it round, crashes it into the front. Okay, here we go, here we go. That doesn't matter, that was the practice. Start the clock. Into the first drift. I'll clip the back, but it's okay. Into the hairpin. Switch it right. It turns nicely. You got good power on the RCS. It's not too heavy. I think it's just a bit lacking in the sideways thrust, maybe. It's such a difficult balance. That was nice. Got through there quite well without incident. Into the drift. Keep the drift going. That was a good chicane. To the final hairpin. And the straight. This is not bad, actually. This is really good. Stop the clock. Ah. That was good. That was good. It actually handled really well. I thought it was quite a heavy craft, but actually got used to it. It worked really nicely. Very good. Alright. See you there. Okay. Alright, Ionic. You're up. The Ionic Racer 84. Is it 84? Yeah, Ionic 84 Racer. That way around. By Ionic. Okay. Oh, my hands are sweaty. Okay, practice lap. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, bloody hell, this thing shifts. Okay, just clip the back on there. Oh, hello. Cheeky. Right. Oh, wow. Right, okay. Let's swing that in. Nice. This thing's got amazing power. Look at that. Swing it round. Beautiful. Just clip the back end there. Not bad. Into the drift. Into the drift. All the way round. Into the chicane. Drift it round for the last hairpin. Oh, a little bit of a Scandinavian flick there. Did you see it? Here we go. Lap time. Start the clock. Into the first drift. Didn't clip the back this time. Into the first hairpin. Clip the front. No! Get off! God damn it. That's my driving. Sorry. Ah. Here we go. Into that hairpin. Oh, just clip the wall. Now we've thrown the hover off, but it's recovered. It's recovered nicely. Into the drift. Into the drift. Chicane. Scandinavian flick into the final hairpin. That thing handles like a dream. That is very nice. That power and the fact that it's so lightweight. Beautiful. I think it was purely my driving that sucked on that one. Especially on that first hairpin. It caught the damn nose. I've done that on mine as well. I've caught the nose on a corner and completely and utterly ruined a lap. But again, that might be a DPI issue because I've got DPI set so high. You can see it. I'm like a twitchy bird. Like DPI too high. Right. Luce's bike. What we got here, Luce? What is that? What is that? Is that constructor? No. What are you doing? A cargo box in here for? Actually, one of these had an ammo box. So what you got an ammo box for? Right. This thing I think is going to be quite heavy. So practice lap. Into the first corner. Drifted nicely. Into the first hairpin. Again, nice drift. That's a good drift. I like the power on the right and the left. Get it right. Just clip the nose there. Got to be careful. Again, very nice. Switch it. That's the tight corner right there, but we recovered it into the drift. All the way around. Keep it going. Don't hit the wall. Chicane. Scandinavian flick into the final hairpin. Avoid the pit wall. Oh yeah, start the clock. Here we go, first corner. Don't clip the back. Keep the drift going into the first hairpin. Nice, like it. Right corner. Right, hit the ramp. Nice. Ah, jeez. That nose is just. It's the right. We recovered. Swing it around the hairpin, and then switch it left. Hit the wall, but okay. Swing it into the drift, all the way around, all the way around, all the way around. Into the chicane, and then Scandinavian flick into the final hairpin. Avoid the pit wall. And stop the clock. Woo! That's not bad. That's not bad, Luce. That handles nicely. You think it's a sluggish, but it's not. Again, what I think might be going on here is the lighter craft. I'm getting a bit antsy with the old DPI being high, and the heavier craft is benefiting from the high DPI and is actually handling nicer. So, but there we go so far. I have no idea how these are doing, by the way, because I haven't actually got a timer on screen. I'm going to do that late in post-edit trickery. So, let's give the hot dog a spin, shall we? Alright. Let's see this thing. Oh god. Hello. That's better. Right, can I zoom in a bit so I'm not miles away? The hot dog! Right, let's see how the hot dog does. Oh god. Right, practice lap. We drift it around the first hairpin. It's a bit sluggish on the forward power, I gotta give it. There we go, up the hill. Start the turn. Into the hairpin. I'm just clipping the back end on things at the moment. And go. Into the drift, into the drift. It's not really drifting. Into the chicane. Oh, that wasn't bad. Okay, here we go. Start the clock. Okay, not bad, not bad, not bad. It's that forward thrust. It's just laying it down a bit. Come on. It wants to, it really does. It's trying to please the hot dog racer. I'm not going to call it the hot dogger because that means something else. No. It's a slow but steady drift. Here we go, here we go. Into the final chicane. Oh, I've just clipped the back end. But it's okay, kind of recovered a bit. And stop the clock. Hot dog. Hot dog. Well, it's unique. Yes. It's unique. It wasn't too bad. It's like driving around in a van. Alright, the pod racer. Oh, let's see how this thing does. I think this thing should do pretty well. Right. Let's give it a bit of height. There we go. Okay, practice lap. Oh, it's twitchy as hell. That's good. That's good. It's lightweight. It's lightweight. Nice drift. Bit slow. Oh, I've got a massive amount of sideways thrust. Alright, into the hairpin. We'll use the main thrusters to steer it. It's all good. That's the short form is coming handy in those tight turns. Keep that drift, keep that drift, keep that drift. Nice. Into the chicane. Oh, just nuzzled it through there. Alright, here we go. Start the clock. Whoa. Into the first hairpin. Nice, bit sluggish. Up the thing. Come on. Can't pitch the nose up for some reason. It's like a dead flat kind of. Get off the wall. Hairpin. Drift it round. Switch it back. On the power. On the power. Into the drift. Keep it drifting. Oh, blimey, into the Scandi switch. Not bad. Stop the clock. Ah, wow. Okay. A little bit sluggish on the corners. But it's quite easy to drive. Quite a nice drive, actually. Right. Can I get in, please? Thanks. Alright, next one is the RZ Racer. The RZ86. Alright. This thing's a bit wide. I'm slightly worried it's a bit wide and long, but we have got jet thrusters, so hopefully it keeps us a thing. Yep. Hey, what's my foot doing there? Alright. Practice lap. Let's see how this thing does. Okay. This is the first hairpin. Whoa, we've got some wheeling going on here. This guy wants to take off. Right. Into the first corner, we're going to have to use... We haven't got a lot of sideways thrust, I don't think, so we're going to have to use the main thrusters to control it. It's quick. It's just a little bit wild. Oh. Right, into the chicane. Final hairpin. Here we go. Okay, that was mad. That wasn't bad. Okay, first corner. Start the clock. Sorry. Right. Crap. The hairpin. Power. Switch it right. Don't hit the wall. At least I can pitch the nose up on this one. Turn right. Into the hairpin. Gonna clip the back. Just about squeeze it through. Sideways on that. Into the drift. Keep the drift going. Power on. Switch it into the chicane. Oh no. Drift it round. Again, clipping the back on the wall. Wheelie it through the line. So a bit fast, but I need a bit more sideways thrust, I think. But looks the nuts. It's the RZ Racer. I think I made these doors schizophrenic. Okay. I think this is our last one. Yeah. Oh, where'd it go? That damn DPI issues again. Right. So this is the Team Pool Bloke Racer. Right, that Pool Bloke. Oh yeah, this thing shifts. Hello. Okay. Right. Power on. Nice drift. Turn it in. Alright, turn it in again. Oh, geez, that was sexy. Look at that. Cut that in there. See, sometimes you just got to make them small and nimble. Nice into the... I've lost track of everything. I'm into the final straight. And start the clock. First corner. Drifted nicely. Good control. Into the hairpin. Cut that nice. Right. Oh, just clip the wall. It's okay. Recovered. Turn it in. Hit the hairpin. Nice. Spin it left. Nice. Oh, crap. Hit the wall. It's okay. Hit it into the drift. Keep it drifting. Keep it drifting. Into the chicane. Flick it into the old final hairpin. And then the straight. And stop the clock. That was very nice. Well, apart from my driving. But it handled very nice. And it's fast. Very fast. I like it. Very good. So there we go. I'm going to put the times on the screen now, providing I can figure out how to put a timer in the edit. And there we go. Okay, so there's one other thing that I wanted to do in this episode now that we've done our little race. I just wanted to check out these new heavy window blocks here. They seem to be... I thought they were a whole block wide, but they're half blocks. Goddamn half blocks. Because I wondered if we could maybe ditch some of these walls. Well, not ditch them, that's the wrong word, but like change them so that they're window blocks as well. I'm just going to turn off SI off, so structure integrity isn't going to bother us. What I might do, this would be a good place to do it, I think. So if I take out all of this, all the way up to about where the tower is. Okay, I think there would be good. Oh, maybe there. That's better. Put that one back. Put that one back. Right, and then take this row out as well. Maybe. The old heavy window blocks. They look really good, don't they? Can't really see through them. You can see through that side, but can't see through the other side. Is there a tinting I can change? There is. Still can't really see through them. There we go. Now they're tinted the right way. You can kind of see through them. You can see through them. You can see the other side of the track. So when you're zooming around, there's a slight possibility you might get distracted. Well, that's quite cool. That's quite cool. Can I actually walk in between them? Oh, look at this. Yeah, if I can get people in here, like it'd be like a viewing gallery kind of thing. If I can set up a path, yeah, how would that work? Right, I need another bridge because I don't want people going into the tower because this is like staff only. You know, this is like no entry, staff only. Get off, get all out of it, get out of here, kind of thing. Go on, off with you. Put a staff only thing somewhere. I mean, it's going to be floaty a bit, but I think that'll probably do fine. Staff only. Have it. Oh, that'll do. 20. No, 19. There we go. Yeah, pretty much puts the message across quite nicely, I think. Because I could have. I could do it here as well with the windows. Quite easy, basically anywhere where the track kind of comes together. Right now. Like that. But with this, I'd have to pick a side that it would go on. That worked really well because it was a double thick wall, but this, not so much. I just picked one side that it would apply to, and then the other side has just got this kind of gap. I suppose I can lessen it. I can make it slightly nicer if I just do. This is why I turned structure integrity off. Otherwise all those lights would have fallen down. Do that. Do the same on the bottom. Oh, too far. That works. That'll be alright. It's just, you know, something else on the track, isn't it? Something a little bit to break up all this concrete. I just wanted to have a look, see what they look like, but actually they could be quite good. And I could put them here, I could put them here, I could put them in the pit wall if I wanted to, just to break up that concrete a bit more. The other thing I wanted to do, because on that racing that we did, the lap times, obviously highlighted the fact that this is quite easy to sort of skip. So I'm just going to put a truss tower here. Like that. So that if you try and cut this corner, you're just going to go smack straight into that. This bit of the track is definitely the nastiest. The nastiest section. In fact, it's so nasty, I might just take this out. Make it a little bit nicer. And people, oh hey, look at this. Secret hole. I built it and I didn't even know that was there. We're going to have to get rid of you, I'm afraid. And you. And actually you, because you're just awkward. You're just awkward. I still got lights. Lights, please. Base lights. Thanks. one I want there. Well, I want it right in between those two, but it won't go. You're in between it on that side. God damn it. Fine. No one there. One there, one there. There we go. So that might make it a little bit nicer. Still the dink. The dink. Because I mean, you come around this corner, and you take that quite tight, and you're naturally going to gravitate to this side of the track anyway. But then you've got to flick it back round again to head down there. The nastiest part of the track. Very difficult. But yeah, it's also the coolest part of the track because it's flanked by these two. There, right. So that is heavy windows. Oh, yeah, pretty nice. Yeah, if I can figure out a way to get people in there, I'd have to use... It's really tricky because I'd have to use half blocks. So I'm actually standing on 2 blocks here. It's not like I could have a perfect block there. If I take them out, it would take 2 blocks out wide. So I'd have to use half blocks in order to create the corridor and then connect that somehow to either a single block wide path. Yeah, I don't know. I'll think about it. Not sure how to do that. But I quite like these windows. So I'm going to stick some here. Up to there. Let's put them on this side. And then do the same. Oh, hello. A bit trigger happy. Do that. And this side is still just flat as normal, and this side not as much. Doesn't make a huge bit of difference painting it white, but it's just a little bit lighter than the grey, and the main colours of Akua Seca Raceway are sort of that white and blue, so I'm going to try and integrate that blue into the tower here and onto these buildings a little bit more, because this wall needs something. It needs to be lightened up by something. But yeah, I like these. I like these blocks. They're cool, and it does just break that concrete up a little bit more, I think. But yeah, like I said earlier, I'll need to go through and texture all of this. The sort of thing I was thinking of was, just to give you guys an idea, doing this sort of thing on the corners, like that. But on the main sort of strip, you've got white already on there, and I was just going to use blue every 2 blocks. What blue was that I just used? That one here. And then, yeah, that was it really. All the way around. Well, that was that idea, or there was the idea of doing a texture all the way around in the middle, but because it's obviously concrete, I don't have a huge selection of textures to choose from. Do like checkers, checkered flags. What does that do? If I do that white, does it make the whole thing white? Right, what about the alternating one? Right, and then make that black. But I could do that on the start line. That. Bingo. Look at that. It's cool. But I wouldn't want that all the way around the track. It just look like a bathroom eventually. Because I want it kind of like, you know, the steel texture. That one there. That all the way around the middle line of the track I thought would look great. But hey ho, it's concrete for you. So yeah, let's play around with these textures and figure out a good one. It might be just that one might be alright. All the way around the track. It's something, isn't it? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Should I just do the flat blue striping? Maybe a lighter blue. No, not that light. I think that one will be best. Yeah, flat blue, blue striping, or that texture all the way around, or another texture. Let me know what you think. But anyway, I'm going to end that one here. I'll try and figure that out next week. Hopefully I'll have this entire track textured in whatever we decide to go with. And then, hopefully, the only texturing left to do is more interesting stuff like the buildings, rooftops, decoration, things like the team lounges. The garages I did a bit of last time. I still want to do a bit more in here. Yeah, that sort of thing. So, and this one's going to be fun to texture. Dance floor, baby. Just do lots of these and then paint them different colours. You get a dance floor. So you paint that one pink, and that one green, and this one yellow, and that one red, and that one purple, and that one white, and this one blue is already blue, but whatever. Yeah, they're not there, they're there. And then that one could be that yellow, and then an orange there. There you go, dance floor. Disco, disco, disco. Anyway, right. Well, that is all for today. I hope you've enjoyed this slightly unusual episode of Chillin' and Building. Again, let me know in the comments what you think about the texturing plan, and hopefully I'll have this thing to you guys soon, and you can tell me what lap times you set in your races and things like that. But yeah, tune in next Sunday for the next episode, and hopefully I'll see you then. Until then, take care. Bye bye.